Good morning. Okay, so first video. I had somebody ask me a question the other day, and basically it was, where do I begin? Okay, if I'm going to break that down pretty simply, the fact is that there are a couple of different types of people. And what I want you to do is I want you to look at what kind of person you are. Are you an all or nothing person? Are you a go crazy if you do too much too fast? I tend to be a go crazy if you do too much too fast. So my progression was very, very slow, very controlled. I basically did little bits here and there in order to get to where I'm at. And remembering back to when I was 17, I just think about the fact that I had zero idea. I had zero idea what it took. I had no idea where to begin. I had no idea what to start with. And I kind of wish that I had somebody that knew really kind of what to do to tell me where to begin. Because what I would rather do is have anybody who's asking me never actually go on a diet, never actually ruin your metabolism by lowering your calories, never actually doing anything that could hurt your metabolism. And that's difficult. It's difficult. When you're first doing things, it's difficult. So the first thing I would say is do not have the first thing that you do is lower calorie count. Don't do that. All it does is it stalls our metabolism. So what I would say is look more at what you're taking in. So two different people, ones who are all or in, all or nothing, ones who take their time. The people who take their time and need to go slowly, you will know because there are times where you do something and you get burnt out and you immediately go, I gotta do something about that. The people who are all or nothing are ones where when they finally get into it, then they put all their rules around them and they go for it. Now I have been a little bit more like an all or nothing, but it took me years to get there. So I had to actually start out slow. So basically what I want to say, all or nothing people, no problem. The very first thing you need to do is you need to do all or nothing, no sugar. And that's the first thing that I would say. The very first thing I would say is all or nothing, go for no sugar. You want high fats, medium proteins, low carbohydrates, that kind of thing. If you're trying to lose weight. The people who need to take it slow, and this is the majority of the people, I'm going to tell you, go slow. Start with little bits at a time. If you're one that needs to go super slow, then what I do is like last week, I asked one of my clients, or I asked an entire group of clients, I said, okay, what can you give up for a week? 2 of them said soda. And one of them in there just told me yesterday that she hasn't had soda for 4 weeks. She gave me a week of no soda. A week. She's now going on to 4 weeks because she figured out that she could do it. She feels good and her body's changing just from no soda. So that's what I would say is if you're one that needs to take time, then you need to break it down little by little. Start this week, give up one thing. What can you give up for one thing, for 1 week? And then if you're, if you're into it and you're starting to get into it, then start with no this, then start with no this, then start with no sugar, then start to build your way up to it. But if you're an all or nothing kind of person, fine, give up sugar for an entire month and you'll see the difference pretty fast. And I just want to encourage you guys that part of this process is just about finding out who you are and finding out how you respond to things. If you can do that, then this process will be a lot simpler. I had no idea who I was. Hey, Amanda.
Hi.
Say hi to Amanda. Hi. Bye, guys.